Hey everybody, here we go. I think everybody can hear me. Can everybody hear me? Yes, should be good to go. A producer, am I loud and clear?
Let me see. I can't see anything, but there's a delay. Let me see.
Everybody can hear me? Yeah, no, the dog is not going near.
Yes.
Yes.
See you.
All right, here we go. All right, so there's going to be a couple changes tonight. I'm going to get to it really quick. I'm so happy that you guys are doing this. You know what? Before we start, I'm just going to ask two quick favors. If you like this, please share it. Just go right now, tap the share, and let's see how big we can get this, because I would love to have competitions from all over. We had a lot of people from Canada, the United States, and even some from around the world. It's incredible. You know what? I want to thank everybody for joining Mercy of Whims Trivia Plus's trivia night at home. And we're doing one tonight. We're doing another one next Saturday. Next Saturday. There might be some themed trivias. There might be some celebrities coming. Absolutely. I'm talking to some people. I'm letting people know what we're doing. I want to make this as exciting and as fun as possible for everybody watching right now. And here's the thing. The chat is only going to be on this screen. When we start playing trivia, no chat. I've heard your messages. I've seen them. The trivia was good for me to see, but you know what? I've got the trivia up on another screen. The chat on another screen. I can read it. Plus, Catherine's going to be monitoring everything, so she'll be able to check in. I guess the other big favor to ask is if you could like this channel, like Mercy of Whims, like Trivia Plus. So, you know what? I'm going to the Russian machine reporting from Lafayette. I just saw that one pop up. Edmonton's in the house. Athabasca's in the house. London, Ontario's here. Brandon, Manitoba. Calgary. Guys, let me know where you are right now. We're throwing happy birthdays out. Jake says, happy birthday, Mom. To everybody who's got a birthday today, happy birthday. It kind of sucks that we have to stay home. But you know what? You're going to celebrate it with hundreds of people on the net right now. All right, Clayton, Ontario, Toronto, Louisiana, Fort Sask, Waterton, Ontario. Woot, woot, woot. Oh my God. Miriam Itchby, I apologize if that's wrong. Big White, Surrey, Ottawa, Massachusetts, baby. Yeah, Whitby, Pemberton, Saskatoon, Edmonton, Moose Jaw, Edmonton, sick beard, by the way. Thank you. Grew it myself. Bolton, Regina. It jumped up. Lodgepool, Moncton, Brandon, North Bay, Moncton, Michigan, Regina, Lethbridge, Sherwood Park, Fredericton, Pembroke, Edmonton, Martinsville, Dallas, Texas. Woo! Dallas, Texas, baby. Saskatoon, Atmore, Kingston, Winnipeg, Tiger King, baby. Beaumont, Bathurst, Sherwood Park, Oshawa, Sherwood Park, Cleveland, Ohio. Yeah, Saskatoon, Mississauga, Sherwood, Niagara, Vancouver, Erie, Pennsylvania. Wow, awesome. Winnipeg, Fort Sask, Moose Jaw, Ajax, Red Deer, Mars, Halifax, Moose Jaw, Calgary, Shittsville. That can't be a real city. Come on. Amherstville, Drayton, Camrose, Welland, Windsor. Is the lady from Australia? Yeah. Is our friends from down under here? That's the worst Aussie accent I can probably do. Six Dicks and the Richards from Fort Sask, Montreal. Hey, welcome, Montreal. How do you say welcome, Montreal in French? Or welcome?
Bienvenue.
Bienvenue, Montreal. My wife's French, I'm not. Fort Sask, Red Deer, Dryden, Brockville, Pickering, Manchester. I'm going to say that one wrong. Leyland, Edmonton, Waterdizzle, Halifax, Maple Ridge. Lyndon Crotty is from down under. Lyndon, let us know. Are you down under? I see we've got friends from the States with us. Friends from Canada, around where we are here in Edmonton. All Canada, yeah. London, Schitt's Creeks, yeah. I'll lean in for this one. What if I were to have a Schitt's Creek trivia? Would anybody like that? How about a theme trivia? Say The Office, Friends. Would anybody be interested in something like that, maybe? Maybe we'll throw that one in. Whitecourt, Regina, St. Albert, Sherwood Park, London, Waterton, Heritage Point. Absolutely. Hi, Illinois, Texas, and Indiana, Fort Sask. Miramichi. Thank you so much for spelling it phonetically for me. Ottawa, Australia, but I'm in Montreal right now. So could I say crikey? Like, would that be it? Like crikey? You know, I still say Monty Python theme. You know what? Monty Python theme is good. I froze up on my screen. Am I still live on everybody else's screen?
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. All right. It just froze up on my screen here, so I want to make sure. Okay. So here we go. Again, to everybody joining us, if people write their answers on the screen or text, it's not going to show up on screen. There's going to be no chat on screen when we're going to do it. But due to an unfortunate issue, we're going to go through all 60 questions at once. There was just a problem with the OBS software right now. It won't stop once I start. So we're going to go 0 to 60 all in one go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to post all the questions on the chat for everybody to review and look over and then go through the answers. Next time, you know what? We're getting better as we do this. We're fixing it more and more. We're listening to everybody out there to see what you guys want. And unfortunately, the OBS software glitched on one thing. So I'm going to fix it the next time. I'm just going to create separate files. I didn't have enough time now, but we're going to do that in the future. So, can you say crikey, but I don't approve the accent? Crikey. Is that better? Crikey. And I had a friend from South Africa, and I went around all the time and I said, Aussie, 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 oi, 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 and he hated it. So I don't know. Maybe it's something funny out there, but all right. So we're going to start. Is everybody ready? Did everybody grab a blank piece of paper or the score sheet from Dominic Digital? I'm just going to get some quick thumbs up from everybody, and then we're going to go. Are we good to go? I'll take that as a yes. All right, here we go. So once again, we're going to go 0 to 60. We're going to do all of them. I'm going to review them, and then we're going to go. So people can type their answers or whatever. It's not going to pop up on screen. It's just going to be me and the questions. That's it. So if we're ready, let's go. Oh, you know what? Sorry, I forgot. Before we go, what's everybody eating? This is Catherine. This is Catherine, my beautiful wife. She's going to be the one reviewing. But what's everybody eating this weekend? Because I'm going to show you what she made for me. She made me a beautiful burnt grilled cheese sandwich that I promise I'm not going to snack on during this trivia because it's going to be crunching. So I just wanted to show you. She's very proud of this. Yeah, so that's my my dinner right there. I'm going to put that right there. All right. Everybody's having Smirnoff Ice, wine, chocolate, lasagna. Nice. All right. Here we go. All right. And you know what? I have to do one thing. So let me do this. There we go. See what I mean? How it did this thing? I want to make sure that it doesn't do that in the future. So yeah, there's a little bit of an issue. So here we go. We're starting with question number 1. Trivia night, baby. April 4th. Question 1. The clue for this one is 10 hut. And the question is 5:45 p.m. in military time is how many hours? 5:45 p.m. in military time is how many hours? Scotch. Ooh, Ruth is drinking some scotch. So the question needs to be asked now, what kind of scotch are you drinking? Macallan's? O'Darby's? All right, moving on to question number 2. I'm all psyched today. I'm psyched. I'm like excited for this. I'm so excited. Here we go. Question number 2. The clue is D'Artagnan. And the question is, what is the motto of the Three Musketeers? What is the motto for the Three Musketeers? So I want to say we're beating our numbers from last week. We're over 300. We're way over 300. So that's awesome. We keep growing. It's awesome. Man, that dog is just dancing up a storm. Dee Dee, you are dancing a storm. All right, here we go. Question number 3. The clue for question number 3 is Yabba Dabba Doo. Oh, look at this. I actually put a picture up. I'm sorry. The person who made this put the picture. Who was Barney Rubble's best friend? That's what I want to know for question number 3. Who was Barney Rubble's best friend? The chat's only showing on Facebook, but you can disable that from your end if you'd like. On screen, there won't be any chat. So what you can do is just make the video full screen and it will get rid of the chat. Not a problem. Sorry, I guess I should have told everybody that at the beginning. Hey, you keep freezing. Am I keep freezing? I think everything's good now. I think there was one glitch. Lori, everything should be good. All right, here we go. Moving on to question number 4. We're going back to school, and the clue for this one is flock of seagulls. And the question is, what are the bones in your head called? I don't know if it's making a sound, but what is this? That's what I want to know. What are the bones in your head called? Absolutely. Carol just said, Nathan just said live stream to your TV. Absolutely, you can do that. That's a great option. Have it on your TV. Mongoose. Yeah. For everybody watching, you don't need to put the answer in the chat. Write it down on a blank piece of paper. We're going to come back later. So don't put it in the chat. Just have some fun. All right, here we go. Question number 5. The clue is all the way home. And the question is, in the children's rhyme, This Little Piggy, where did the first piggy go? Now I know everybody's going to pull their, In the children's rhyme, This Little Piggy, where did the first little piggy go? All right, here we go. Moving on to question number 6. 6. The clue is Maury, 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 Maury. And I don't know what it is. It's got to be a guilty pleasure. I think everybody kind of likes this show. It's one of these things we don't tell anybody we watch. On his talk show, Maury, host Maury Povich famously says to some of his guests, "You are not the what?" So we're looking for you to fill in the blank. On his talk show, Maury, host Maury Povich famously says to some of his guests, "You are not fill in the blank." All right, we're moving along. We're going. Question worthy. David nailed it. Nice. Here we go. Question 7. Come again. is the clue. And the question is, 7-Eleven stores were temporarily converted into Quickie Marts to promote the release of what movie? Come on, this one's a free throw shot, no problem. 7-Eleven stores were temporarily converted into Quickie Marts to promote the release of what movie? It's okay, Nathan. It's all good. That's why we're trying not to have the chat live on. It was just, some people were coming late, and it's all so. You know what? Every week we're getting better. Like, it's all good. We're just happy you could make it out. Tiger King the movie. I want to be in it. Like, I could do something with my beard and like something like this. Like, I could be some like. I don't know. Question 8. Common bond is the theme for this one. And I want to know, what do these 3 things have in common? Families, trees, and hair. What do they all have in common? Question number 8. I have to trim my mustache because it used to be, like, I honestly looked like the guy from Rocky and Bullwinkle, the bad guy, because it was like super curled. And yeah, as awesome as it looked, my wife hated it. And if anybody who's out there who's married, if your spouse doesn't like something, that means you'll hear about it constantly until you do something. So, yeah. Question number 9. Leo is the clue. The question is, a 1985 North Atlantic expedition led by Robert Ballard discovered the wreck of what famous ship 73 years after it sank? I'm sure it's probably half the people watching right now favorite movie. And Mythbusters did a quick myth busting on it to see if both people could be on the door, and they couldn't. They would have sank. So just to let you know, Jack had to die. Oh, so I got a birthday request. So happy birthday, Jody. How old is she? You know what? I'll wait till I get it. But I want to wish you a happy birthday on behalf of everybody watching. Happy birthday, Jody. Here we go. Question number 10. Merry Christmas is the clue. You saw the quick picture. In the Charles Dickens novel, A Christmas Carol, what is the last name of the young Tiny Tim? 39. She's 39 forever. Yep. My wife turned 39, 6 years ago?
Are you kidding me?
Just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. In the Charles Dickens novel, A Christmas Carol, what is the last name of the young Tiny Tim? Hey, if everybody can do that, give her a quick happy birthday. Send her a quick happy birthday. Jody, send her a quick happy birthday. Show some love. All right, question 11. She sleeps around. In a 2010 study found that nearly 70% of what imported item failed to live up to its claims of being extra virgin. There's a joke to be made right there. I'm not going to do it. Let's just say I'm going to let everybody run with this joke themselves, but yeah. So nearly 70% of what imported item failed to live up to being extra virgin. All right, moving on to question number 12. Here's our first over-under of tonight's game. So with this, I'm going to give you a question. I'm going to ask you if it's over or under, and that's what your answer is. It's either over or under. So over-under on the percentage of men who propose over the phone. I say 8%. Do you think that it's over that amount, or do you think that it's under that amount? Again, over under on the percentage of men who propose over the phone. 8%. Do you think it's higher or lower? Over under. All right, here we go. For everybody, you don't need to write answers in the chat. Write them down on a blank piece of paper. We'll go over them later. But I'm sure that everybody's probably watching it full screen, so it's all good. Question 13, together is the clue. The question is, what name is given to twins who are joined together by some part of their anatomy? Just do this quick. What name is given to twins who are joined together by some part of their anatomy? Thanks for the like, Tracy. I appreciate it. And to everybody else, I've been seeing the dog go crazy and the keyboard cat go crazy. When anybody shares this, the cat comes out and it actually plays a little song and everything. So yeah, this is all I see out of the corner of my eyes is a dog and cat show up. So it's quite funny. All right, here we go. Moving on to question 14. So long is the clue. This is going back for people who are at least 30 years old. On an old-fashioned rotary phone, what number requires the longest turn of the dial? And I remember there was one phone number that this is all it was, and it was just... Ding, 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 ding. Oh. I don't know why. I always laugh when I see that. The cat's awesome. All right, coming up to question 15. Just a reminder again to everybody, we're going 0 to 60, all of them in one shot, and then I'm going to go over them all again at the end of the trivia, and then go over the answers, and we'll go from there. But next week, it will be even more improved. So, question 15. Medieval monks invented this stopper necessary for champagne. Medieval monks invested probably too. This stopper necessary for champagne. Just a little quick shout out to Dave Clark. You don't need to write it on the computer, just write it on a blank piece of paper, and we'll go over them later on after everything's done. I can't correct them, unfortunately, this way. I just do it after. Okay, so this was supposed to be where the break was supposed to happen, but you'll see that question 16 is going to start in probably 5-6 seconds. So, yeah. There you go. So this is a learning opportunity, which I'm always happy because it just makes things better. And yeah, so here we go. Question 16. The clue is in nomine patris. That's a huge clue. And the question is, which is the smallest independent country? In nomine patris is a huge clue. Which is the smallest independent country? It's okay, Dave. Not a problem. Hey, as long as you're having fun, that's the most important thing tonight. Have fun. I can't, Kyle. I can't. With this OBS software, I thought I could. I can't. So what I'm going to do is it will be rectified next week. Yeah. All right, moving on to question number 17. The clue here is O.J. Simpson. He doesn't have anything to do with this question. I just threw him in there. I just want to know the name of this team from football. the Denver what? And I believe we have some people from Massachusetts, so I'm hoping that you like this team. I don't know. Celtics, Bruins, this team. I'm just kidding. I'm completely joking. So this question again, the Denver what? I just know the people in Massachusetts are probably like, what do you do? Like, what are you saying? All right, here we go. Moving on to question 18. Friendship Crusher is the clue to this game, and that's why, because every time I know people play this friggin' game, it destroys friendships. So the clue for this one is, or the question is, in the board game Risk, what continent has the most territories for a player to occupy? In the board game Risk, what continent has the most territories for a player to occupy? I love playing Risk, but I don't know if my friend Jamie's watching. The first day I met him, I almost, I half jumped over and I was going to throw a punch, and my friend caught me. That's how crazy. He's a good friend of mine now, but I remember that first night. Man, that game, yeah, that ruins, yeah. Question 19, over under again. Over under on the percentage of potatoes that become French fries. I'm saying 40%. Do you think that that number is over or under? Yeah, Monopoly. Yep. Over under again on the percentage of potatoes that become French fries. 40%. Higher or lower? Monopoly kills friendship. Yeah. I don't know if it's as bad as Risk, because you know what? I'm going to say you're right. It's probably exactly even. You're exactly right. Question number 20. Fredo! That's... Which films are about the Corleone family? I give you an offer you can't refuse. That's, you know what? That's as good as I can do it. Which films are about the Corleone family? That's as good as I can do it. I see some of the comments here. Yeah, Brock, you won on Risk Legacy. Yes, you won. You won one game. My name is on there so many times it should be called Curtis's Risk, because I dominate that game. That's why it ruins friendships. And that's why I always have lots of beverages when you guys come over to play, to loosen up a little bit. And it's like, all right, question 21. Oh no, Scoob. I think that's as close as I can get. My imitations are a little questionable. On the cartoon series Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Which character usually wears an ascot? For people wondering what the hell an ascot is, it's basically a scarf wrapped around your neck and then tucked in. It's fancy. It's for fancy. I tried to pull one off. It did not work. Right? Remember when you told me to take that thing off?
What? I wasn't listening.
Yeah, she's not paying attention. She's not paying attention.
I'm chatting with everyone.
That's fine. All right, here we go. Moving on. Question number 22. Primal is the clue. Can somebody put the cat up? Because that's as primal as I can get. In the animal kingdom, what term is used to describe the male who is the dominant member of the group? I'm sure we have a lot of them right now on the chat. So, yeah. Or you might have been called this. You might have been called the alpha female or the alpha. Oh, man, I just gave away the answer. Oh, what a jip. This is why I should never have money prizes to give away, because everybody would go home. I would be Oprah. I would just be like, you get money. You get money. Here's the answers. You win. You get money.
You are like Oprah.
Question 23. I love that game. In the game Joust, what animal was your mount? In the game Joust, what animal was your mount?
Oh, this is so cool.
What's that?
Joust.
Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously?
I've seen
Wow.
it.
I am
I see
shocked.
my grandpa playing it.
Yeah, well, it's from Atari. I remember playing that at my grandma's house when I was in elementary school, so. And on a black and white TV. Yeah. A puppy's doing good. She's doing good. Do we want to tell the real story of what happened? Somebody's asking about our puppy. And sick. Should I tell the real story?
About the
About my dog throwing up? Yeah. I'll tell a real story after this, what really happened. 90 degrees is the clue. And what I want to know, what is the more scientific name for quicksilver? What is the more scientific name for quicksilver?
Go see Papa. Go show your face.
Oh, here she comes. Hi, baby girl. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is our poodle.
This is our little poodle. She's going to see herself on the TV, and she's going to start barking in a second. Oh, yeah. Oh, what this might do. Yeah. That's the baby girl. Yeah. Okay, here, after this one, I'll let everybody know what happened. Question 25. 2.5 is the clue. And the question is, on his past troubles, who admitted to Leno on a 2011 Tonight Show appearance, I realized I was pretty much losing? No, she's she's a standard poodle. Everybody thinks she's a doodle because of the color, but she's a standard poodle.
Not the color, because of the cut.
Oh, the cut. Yeah, we don't cut her like a poodle, and yeah, unfortunately, yeah. But she's a full standard poodle. She's a big suck. Yeah.
And she's very smart.
Yeah, she's a little too smart. It's kind of weird. Like it's freaky, some of the stuff she does. Question number 26. Nerd is the clue. And the question is, in the business abbreviation R&D, the R stands for what? So just a quick, update on what happened. I thought that Dee, that's her name, Princess Diana here, I thought that she threw up on my USBs. What really happened was my wife put a glass of water right beside the USBs. She knocked it over by accident. I thought she was sick. Catherine didn't correct me until a day or two later. So that's what happened. I was like, oh my God, she's sick. Like, what's the matter with her? It just turns out it was negligence on her part. And then she didn't tell me.
Sorry.
There you go, Dee. Yeah. Too funny. You know? We're just lying in bed and she's like, oh yeah, by the way, it was this. And it's like, what? All right. Here we go. Yes, she was framed. Common bond. What do these three things have in common? Julius Caesar, Othello, and Macbeth. What do they have in common? And she was completely framed. Blame the dog. She didn't. It's not so much she blamed the dog. It's I let my imagination go wild, and she didn't. She didn't change the story. It's just kind of like somebody was just sitting there, just like, yeah, that's what you think. Okay, the dog always gets the blame. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunate. No, that was a different kind of Caesar. Sorry if I spelt it wrong. Here we go. Question 28. Wrestling is the clue. Big clue for this one. What does the acronym NIMBY stand for? Think of wrestling. It'll give you a big clue for this one. They're all people I've never dated. I can't argue with that. It might not be the correct answer that I'm looking for, but it is probably a correct answer. All right, moving on to question. I think we're at, Unagi is the clue. Unagi. Which type of restaurant popularized the use of conveyor belts? The clue helps you big time on this one. Which type of restaurant popularized the use of conveyor belts? And then we're coming up to the halfway point of the trivia right after this one. Man, it's going by really, really fast. All right, here we go. We're going back to school. The clue is parkour.
Parkour! Michael, parkour! Parkour!
This is an awesome clip.
Extreme! Parkour! Parkour!
The question is, what gymnastics move would make you flip 360 backwards? What gymnastics move would make you flip 360 degrees backwards? I know, Diana. Again, we're learning. Yeah, it will be fixed. It will be completely fixed. It's just we had some people saying they wanted a little bit quicker, so I was trying to make it a little bit quicker. Unfortunately, this software can't do what I wanted it to do. So I'm going to find a way to make it do what I want it to do. And yeah, it's just that simple. All right, so again, 30 questions down, 30 to go. Got 83 on YouTube. That's awesome. Here we go. We're jumping. See, I don't even have any time to check the answers. See, this is what I want to do. I want to have a little bit of, time to answer people, have a little fun. But next week we'll do that. So here we go. Over under for question 31. Over under on the length of the longest recorded marriage. I'm saying 73 years is the longest. Do you think that it's higher, over, or do you think that it's under? Under. Yeah, Jay, that's what I wanted. A sociable break. Unfortunately, I can't. If I try to do it, it's just going to, No, not PowerPoint at all. My wife and I own a digital media company, so I actually make videos. So I'll create the entire video. To do it, it's just I thought I could pause the video. I can't. But I was told I could. But I can't. But there's no way I can. So it will be fixed. Oh, sorry, I thought I saw something. Here we go. Question 32. Dallas, Texas is the clue. The question is, how old was John F. Kennedy when he was assassinated? How old was JFK when he was assassinated? Oh, yeah, that was a dark day in history. It was, yeah. Hardcore parkour. You know what? I'll be able to talk to everybody. Plus, I'm going to put a poll up as well if I still can do that. I don't know why I can't do that right now. Like I said, I should have been able to. Yeah, see this? I'll work around it. Question 33. Fancy dress is the clue. And the question is, on dress shirts, button down, spread, and tab are popular types of what? I'll repeat that question. On dress shirts, button down, spread, and tab are popular types of what? If you know the date. No, the date doesn't count. Shout out to SodaStream. Yep, shout out to SodaStream. Dr. Pete. Any of my American friends, if you can send me some Diet Dr. Pete, I would love it because for some reason I can't get it in Canada. So just a quick thing. When everything's all over and done with and you come back, maybe let me know if you can grab Diet Dr. Pete because I can't get it in Canada. Oh, I can't even take a drink. Here we go. Question 34. The clue is B12. Under the B, 12. That's the biggest clue I'm going to give you. What game of chance was originally called Beano? And now it's a tablet you take for gas. It's un-American. I love Dr. Pepper. It's just the Dr. Pete. Yeah, we can't get the diet one in Canada for some unknown reason. And we just came from San Diego like a little while ago, and I couldn't find it anywhere. It's like it must be really popular for some reason. We'll go over all the questions again at the end. Here we go. Question 35, multiple choice. The question is, what country did poinsettias originally come from? Was it Mexico, the U.S., Spain, or Brazil? Dr. Pete is the SodaStream version of Dr. Pepper, and it is so much more flavorful and less calories, it is ridiculous. But again, if Dr. Pepper sponsors this, I'll be more than happy. So that question again, poinsettias originally come from Mexico, Spain, Brazil, or the U.S.? All right, moving on to question 36, we've got another common bond. And again, I want to know, what do these three things have in common? Mr. Green, Miss Scarlet, and Colonel Mustard. I'll always try and slide it in there. That question again is, what do these three things have in common? Mr. Green, Miss Scarlet, and Colonel Mustard. Did you need a pen?
No.
You good? So before we go to the next one, I've been given a note here. And once again, we have another person joining us who's got a birthday. Happy birthday. Happy 50th to Patrick. Everybody, jump on there again. Throw Patrick some love. Happy 50th. He's celebrating with us live here on social media, playing trivia. Happy birthday. We hope that you're safe and sound, and we wish you 50 more birthdays. All right, here we go. Question 37. Free parking is the clue. Big clue. Charles Darrow based his game upon the 1904 The Landlord's Game. What's the game's name? And a bigger clue is we brought it up in the chat a round ago. That's the biggest clue I'm going to give. Thank you for the like, Nicole. Thank you, everybody, for liking it. And again, I know I've mentioned this before. Thank you for taking time out of your day and coming and joining us. I'm hoping that you're enjoying it. I'm hoping that, it just breaks up every day now, unfortunately. But in saying that, there could be something else coming down, possibly to break up the week. Question 38. Timmy's in the well? I want a D here. I could have done, what's that? Timmy's in the well? What kind of dog was Rin Tin Tin? What kind of dog was Rin Tin Tin? There's a good question. Question posed by Dave Clark. Who's the oldest person here?
Probably you.
Yep, I am deceptively old. Yep. Thanks for saying that too, by the way. That's beautiful.
Love you.
Yeah, love you too. Question 39. Bacon. Oh. Besides the vegetarians out there, and you know what? I'm sure that maybe you guys have smelt it once and you might like it. I don't know. I'm not trying to cause fights or anything. Which is the most sensitive of the senses? And have you bacon? Have you just cooking? Have you? Oh my God. Man, I can be sleeping and if she's cooking bacon, it's like it's like that William Tell. No, what's that? Like that's what it sounds like. It's just like you wake up and you're like, needless to say, I don't get bacon a lot. So. 77, Dave Clark. I think you might be the oldest. All right, moving on to question number 40. Terminator is the clue. A 2010 Billboard hit, I'll repeat that. A 2010 Billboard hit, Dog Days Are Over, is sung by the British band Florence and the what? I'm looking for the name of the band. Florence and the what? Dog Days Are Over by the British band Florence and the what? I'm going to get my sip in right now because it's like, oh. Yeah, I know. I'm giving it away. I'm going to stop. I'm Oprahing it, and I'm giving everybody everything. I'll stop. Florence and the Terminator. Oh, that would be an awesome name. Question 41. The clue is Jack Donaghy or Jack Donaghy. Now that's as good as I can get that low voice. What year saw the debut of the show 30 Rock? When did it start? Florence and the Hendersons. Yep, that's a good one too. What year saw the debut of the TV show 30 Rock? All right, here we go. Moving on to question 42. I think we're going back to school. Yeah, we're going back to school. The clue for this one is type of ocean. And the question, California is in what time zone? Fraggle Rock. California, or should I say California, is in what time zone? That's horrible. Ooh, as soon as it came out of my mouth, I'm like,
Are
woohoo.
you making fun of foreigners?
No, I'm not making fun of foreigners at all. Stop it! Stop it! That was horrible. That was a horrible impression. All right, moving on to question 43. I think this one's going to get a few people. I got my wife earlier today when I asked her. Heads up is the clue. And the question is, what two fruits grow on palm trees? Two. I know one, and when I found out what the other one was, no idea. I had no idea. What two fruits grow on palm trees? Isn't Pacific? Are you guys doing this to get me to say stuff? I thought it is. Now you got me checking. Yeah, it is. Who said it isn't? Come on. Question 44. I'll make you famous. So bad. What was William Bonney better known as? What was William Bonney better known as? I'll make you famous. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. That's exactly the sound that came out, by the way. Pew, pew. Exactly. Palm trees. Yes. Mongoose grow on palm trees. Oh, actually, the plural is mongooses. So. Did I put plum? Mm-hmm. So I guess I'm getting fired. And, yeah. You know what? I check these things, so, I must have been nervous. Because, yeah, anyway. Question 45. Takeoff is the clue. And the question is, how many gallons of fuel does a jumbo jet use during takeoff? Now, for us Canadians, myself and the Canadians around, I will accept the answer in liters. I've did the math. So you can either answer, yeah, thanks. You can either answer in gallons or liters. I have both answers here. See, I'm getting some love from people. You fired me. I'm getting some love. What the hell's going on? Telling you, this beard man will keep me like this. This will hold on right here. Right. The personality in the beard, they'll be like, just keep him. Give him one more chance. Just one more chance.
I'll give you one more chance.
All right, one more chance. Woo! All right. So we're coming on to the last 15 questions. And once again, we're going to go over all of them. I'm going to put them on here for everybody to see, to go over. And then we're going to do all the answers and see who went. So I can't do this. Oh! I think that's as close as I'm going to get. Which actor played the role of Chewbacca in the original Star Wars trilogy? And that was him that was pictured. I want to know which actor played him. All right, moving on to question 47. Rock on. Rock on, eh? Oh, that's super Canadian. Rock on, eh? Which brand of guitar is played by Jimmy Page, Slash, and Brian May? I want to know the brand. Which brand of guitar is played by Jimmy Page, Slash, and Brian May? All I see is Curtis, you're fired on the thing. It's like just right there at eye level. It's like you are fired. It's like, yeah.
That'll learn me.
Yeah, that'll learn me for sure. All right, here we go. Question 48. The clue is Europe. And the question is, what is the capital of Croatia? What is the capital of Croatia?
They had an earthquake not too long ago.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing bad?
That was pretty bad.
Nobody injured though?
Um,
I don't know. I'll look into it after. Again, what is the capital of Croatia? And to anybody watching from Croatia, this should be a slam dunk for you guys. I know we had some people watching. It's like, I think 7 or 8 hours. So I got messages after and I was like, oh, that's pretty awesome. They watched the repeats. And that's the thing for anybody out there watching right now, you can play again later or share this with people and they can play it live and just play along live right as we go. Question 49, common bond. Here we go. What do these things have in common? Sword, square, floral, and barn. What do they have in common? Sword, square, floral, and barn. Thank you for the like, Sonny. Dee Dee's giving you a little dance. All right, we're moving on to an over-under question. Question 50. Over-under. Here we go. Over-under on the percentage of Canadians who know that the sun is a star. I say 60% of us know the sun is a star. Do you think that number is higher or lower? 60%. Somebody wants to know how Sunny's doing this week. I'm going to throw a number out there and just say she will get 22 correct. Maybe. Just doing that. I can do that. She's my niece. So I'll just throw that number out there. I'm going to write it down too. So Sunny, 22. Okay, here we go. Question 51. Meow is the clue. I hope that not too many people watched the movie because I heard it was horrible. I'm getting another one. Here we go. In the Broadway musical Cats, costume actors romp around a set designed to look like what? So I want to know, during the musical Cats, what is this set supposed to represent? That's it. The movie's a little different. It's kind of a little... we'll just say that you need to be intoxicated. I didn't see it. Well, somebody from the Mercy of Whims went to go see it, and they said that it was like, yo. All right, so I got another birthday. I'm going to get to it in 1 second right after this, but thanks for celebrating your birthday with us. I'll say it in two. Yeah, you're right. 52. Schrute Farms is the clue. And the question is, on March 4th, 2010, baby Cecilia Marie Halpert was born on an emotional episode of what TV series? I just want to know the TV series. But when was Cece Halpert? Cece Halpert was born on what show? Actually, the movie was beyond awful. That's why I heard that you had to be in an altered state. Sorry, I'm reading this. I'm gonna get to this birthday thing right after this question.
No problem.
I've got her watching me, so I'm being watched. Here we go. Question 53. Conan O'Brien is the clue. What 20th century fashion icon, Gabriel Chanel, was better known by what nickname? So, a 20th century fashion icon, Gabriel Chanel, was better known by what nickname? Conan O'Brien is a massive clue. All right, so here we go. Another birthday shout out to Catherine Winkworth from Thunder Bay, Ontario. Happy 25th birthday to you, Catherine. And I see you spell, she spells her name just like yours? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the proper way to spell Catherine, by the way. So, yes, happy 25th birthday. So glad you could be with us tonight. And again, I'm going to ask everybody watching if you can send some lure to Catherine. It's her 25th birthday. She's watching. And yeah, thank you so much. Happy birthday. Question 54, days of summer is the clue. How many days total in the summer months of June, July, and August? So what are the total days for June, July, and August? We have 6 questions left. Man, this one went by quick. I like it though. It's going by good. I love the chat. I love the way everybody's commenting and there's a lot of back and forth. This is awesome. This is awesome. All right, question 55. Summer Games is the clue, and the question is, how many throwing events are there in the decathlon? How many throwing events? Hi, Dee. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Come here, baby girl. No. She's kind of a little snobby. Maybe it's a poodle thing.
No.
Come here, baby girl. Come say hi to everybody. Oh, yeah. Oh, the baby girl. Oh, you're a big, heavy moose. Okay. What else to do? Say hi. Blow kisses. No? All right, moving on to question 56. The clue for this one is Veni, Vidi, Vici. This picture is going to help you with your answer. The question is, whose last words were reputedly et tu, Brute? I asked this one to my wife earlier today, and she told me to get the hell out of here. So that was pretty much it. I was like, you don't know who this person is? And she's like, get out of here. I'm watching. What the hell were you watching? Ozarks. Yeah. For anybody who hasn't watched that show, it's actually not a bad show.
It's really good.
So whose last words were et tu, Brute? Can you have my dog? Yep, she's $10,000. I better not say that because somebody might be like, no, you can't have her. My wife would probably give me away faster than she'd give away the dog. Question 57. The clue is alphabet. And the question is, what is the most common blood group? What is the most common blood group? Exactly. Do you want to go down? Hey? Do you want to go down? Okay. Hold on, let me get under your paws there. What is the most common blood group? Ozark is my hometown. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Oh, cool.
Lock and Key, nice. All right, here we go. Common bond is the question. I don't want to yell in her ear. What do these three things have in common? Strawberry, ash, and platinum. What do these three things have in common? Strawberry, ash, and platinum. How's the baby? Are you big sucky? Big sucky. Yeah, she's a big suck. Big, 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 big suck. Yeah. All right, 2 questions left. For anybody writing the answer, just write them down on a blank piece of paper. We've got 2 left. We're going to go over them and then see who's the champion this week. Question 59, what's your sign? Does anybody remember getting hit on in like the 70s and 80s when people would ask, what's your sign? Is that still a thing nowadays? Which sign of the zodiac is represented as a man pouring water from a jar? Like anybody? I think I might have been too young for that, but I've seen it on like some older TV shows I'm rewatching, and it's like, did that actually work? It's like, what's your sign, baby? All right, D, you want to go down? You don't. You big suck. Oh, yo. Oh, yeah, she's comfortable, all right. All right, here we go. Last question of the game. The clue is not gyms. So don't put gym down. Gymnophobia is the fear of what? Not gyms. Just to give everybody a quick heads up. Gymnophobia is the fear of what? Okay, D, you got to go down because I'll have to give out answers. Oh, yeah. Yes, and it isn't guys by the name of Jim. Also, that's not it. All right, so here we go. I'm going to switch it over. All right, there we go. So now the chat will be displayed for everybody. There we go. So I'm just going to post all the questions right now on the chat. I'll go over a couple, and then what we're going to do is we're literally going to go over the answers, and yeah, that'll be it for tonight. So here we go. Oh man, come on. Copy. Paste. There we go. There are all the questions right now. So I'm going to pin this comment so that it will always be on top for people to see. And what I'm going to do is I don't know the hints for the questions. I will go over the question again. Question 49. What is the capital of Croatia? The hint there was Europe. Didi is 2.5 right now. She's 2.5 years old. Sunny got 14, but she didn't join until question 45. Okay, I'm going to call BS on that because that means that you got 16 out of 14 correct. We both know that that's not true. So, yeah. Question 22. I'm only going to go over a few. I can't go over them all. They are all on here. I'll post them right now into the chat too, into the major chat. So here we go. So there, that's going to pop up. So now if people want to look at that chat, you can. That is all of them. I'm only going to go over a few. I got 51. On the Broadway musical Cats, costume actors romp around a set designed to look like what? 49 was a common bond. What links sword, square, floral, and barn? You can't scroll up? Okay, so then you know what? I'm going to do it like this. Okay. So everybody, if they can just pause for 1 second, I'm going to put this in. There is the clue. So it's going on all of them. Let me put it on just Facebook. There you go. Here is the second one, 16 to 30. Here is 45 to 31. And here is 60 to 46. All right, I'm going to wait for 30 seconds. So now I'm going to just kind of talk to everybody and just kind of see. I wanted to pose a question to everybody that now that I have you here. Yeah, I'm going to give the answers out in just a few seconds. I'm just letting everybody catch up on some of the ones that they missed, and then I'm going to go over all the questions. But I want to ask a question right now while I've got you. Do you guys like the general trivia, the general knowledge trivia, or would you like to see a themed trivia? I know after this I'll put up a poll to ask, and every poll I put up, you guys have come back with general knowledge. So I'm just going to ask right now really quickly, do you guys like the general knowledge? Do you want to keep it? Do you want to mix it up every now and then with a themed? I'll pose that question out, and I'll just I'll get some question. General, theme next time. Disney. General. I like general knowledge. Music. I can't do music, unfortunately. Copyright issues will take it down immediately. General, but harder. General, mixed. Themed, mixed. Family Guy, okay? Mix it up. Again, can't do music. Unfortunate. If I were to do music, I would have to do it on Zoom. I'd have to do it on something like that. And I guess the question I would pose is, would everybody come to a Zoom meeting to listen to some music and play that? I'll put that out. Would you guys come to Zoom? I'm getting all these. I'm going to read them all. Diet Dr. Pepper, yes. Diet Dr. Pete, no. I can do questions like that, but usually if I'm doing music, I like to play the music. But I can put in musical questions, not a problem. I don't know if you can, you might be able to Chromecast Zoom because I think it is a website. You can do it on a website because nobody's really going to be, I'm going to be blocking all cameras and speech. So it's just going to be me. So I think. Schitt's Creek, Zoom for 300. Mix. Okay, so you know what then? I'm going to create a Zoom. We'll try the Zoom then?
It's up to 100 people. We don't have the paying account.
It's up to 200. Okay,
No,
so
100.
to 100?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you know what? Maybe we'll do it as an impromptu. We'll see who wants to sign up for the 100 and we'll just try it that way and we'll go. But I'm seeing a lot Montreal Canadiens trivia. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to ask you one Montreal Canadian question. We'll see how good because the Canadiens are my favorite team. Who holds the record for all-star points in one all-star game? And he's my favorite player. If you can answer that one, I'll do a Montreal Canadiens trivia. Don't look it up. Don't look it up. Just off your head. Who on the Montreal Canadiens holds the most points for an all-star game? There you go. Categories rather than a whole game. Absolutely. We're going to be doing that. Next week, I've got a friend coming. He's actually a voiceover who's been on Dragon Ball and he's been in Canadian shows and he's going to be doing his own section of trivia. So that's what we're doing. We're going to start breaking it up that maybe 15 questions might be horror movies and 15 might be music. And it's all going to be general knowledge, but there will be that one section of 15 questions that is going to be voiced over by a celebrity. Yeah.
And he's not coming over.
No, he's not coming. He's already pre-recording this. I don't know if he's watching. He said he was going to watch. He might be, but he's not saying anything. And J. Rowe, Mats Naslund is correct, but I saw you put up Koivu first, so yeah. Well, I don't know. You might have looked that one up. So, yeah, next week we've got a special guest coming, Brendan Hunter. If you want to look him up on IDMB, this guy has been on a lot of, voiced over a lot of cartoons and video games. And the questions are going to be based around what he's done. So there's going to be some video game questions. There's going to be some anime questions. There's going to be some TV movie questions. And it's going to be 15 questions by him. And it's going to be awesome. And then we've got more special guests coming in the weeks to follow. So it just won't be this mug you see all the time. There will be somebody else coming as well. So, Scott, Scott's giving me the friggin' wrap it up. Like, let's go. Let's go. Hey, you know what? If somebody can get me in touch with the gang at Letterkenny, I'd love to do it because they shoot in my original hometown of Sudbury. I've just got to make contact with them. So, yeah.
Are you giving the answers still?
I'm giving the answers right now. All right, here we go, everybody. The answers, starting with question number 1. 5:45 p.m. in military time is 1745. What is the motto for the Three Musketeers? That's all for one and one for all. Question number 3. Who was Barney Rubble's best friend? That was Fred Flintstone. Question number 4. What are the bones in your head called? That was skull. A skull. Your skull, basically. In the children's rhyme, This Little Piggy, where did the first little piggy go for question number 5? That piggy went to market. Question number 6. On his talk show Maury, host Maury Povich famously said to some of his guests, "You are not the father," is what we're looking for. Question number 7. 7-Eleven stores were temporarily converted to Quickie Marts to promote the release of The Simpsons movie. Question 8. What do these 3 things have in common? Families, trees, and hair. What they have in common is they all have roots. Question number 9. A 1985 North Atlantic expedition found the Titanic. Found the Titanic. What's this? Please, for the love of, that's all. Everyone wish Jamie Steves a happy 29th. Happy 29th! Here we go. Question number 10. In the Charles Dickens novel, A Christmas Carol, what is the last name of the young Tiny Tim? That is Cratchit. We're looking for Cratchit for number 10. Just another quick shout out. Happy birthday to Aaron Parker. Happy birthday, Aaron. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Question number 11. A 2010 study found out that 70% of what imported item failed to be extra virgin? That's olive oil. Question 12. Over under on the percentage of men who propose over the phone. I said 8%. Do you think it was higher or lower? The correct response is under. It's only 6% of men that actually propose over the phone. 6%. That's crazy. What is the name given to twins who are joined together by some part of their anatomy? That would be Siamese twins. An old-fashioned rotary phone, what number requires the longest turn of the dial? That is good old 0. Oh man, that was a pain. Especially if you messed up. Oh my God. Medieval monks invented this stopper necessary for champagne. What is cork or a cork? Yeah, how many women say yes? Yeah. Question 16. Which is the smallest independent country? That is Vatican City. Question 17. Football, the Denver what? We were looking for Broncos. In the board game Risk, what continent has the most territories for a player to occupy? That is Asia. Asia is the largest. Question 19. Over under on the percentage of potatoes that become French fries. I'm saying 40%. Is it over or under? The correct answer is under. Of the 500 million potatoes eaten daily, only 33% become French fries. And just to go back to that, conjoined, yes, Siamese, I believe, is an outdated term. Conjoined, so if you did put Siamese, yes. Conjoined, yes, absolutely. Question 20. What films are about the Corleone family? The Corleone. That is The Godfather, by far incredible. On the cartoon series Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Which character usually wears an ascot? That's Fred. In the animal kingdom, what's used to describe the dominant male? That's an alpha male. In the game Joust, what animal was your mount? That was an ostrich. I don't know if that could show you. I hope people got that one, but an ostrich for 23. The more scientific name for Quicksilver is Mercury. On his past troubles, who admitted to be pretty much losing? That was Charlie Sheen. To go back, it's 33% of potatoes, so it's under for that one. In the business abbreviation, question number 26. I can't go back. After this, I'll try and go back, but I can't go back. Not a stork. It was an ostrich. Full-on ostrich. In the business abbreviation R&D, the R stands for research. What do these three things have in common? Julius Caesar, Othello, and Macbeth, they're all plays by William Shakespeare. What does the acronym NIMBY stand for? That's Not in My Backyard. 29. Which type of restaurant popularized the use of conveyor belts? That's sushi restaurants. Question 30. What gymnastics move would make you flip 360 degrees backwards? That's a somersault. We will accept backflip as well, but somersault, you can use that one. Question 31. Over under on the length of the longest recorded marriage. This is going to blow your friggin' mind. I said 73. It blew it out of the water. The longest recorded marriage ever was 105 years old. Like, man, crazy. How old was JFK when he was assassinated? He was 46. On dress shirts, button-down spread, and tab are popular types of what? They're collars. What game of chance was originally called Beano? That's bingo. What country did poinsettias originally come from? This is question 35, and that was Mexico. Question 36. What do these three things have in common? Mr. Green, Miss Scarlet, and Colonel Mustard. They're all characters in the board game Clue. Charles Darrow based his game on the 1904 The Landlord's Game. What was it? We mentioned it in the chat. It's Monopoly. What kind of dog was Rin Tin Tin? That was a German Shepherd. Which is the most sensitive of senses? What is the most sensitive of senses? That's smell. There's too many S's. What 2010 Billboard hit, Dog Days Are Over, are sung by the British band Florence and the what? We were looking for Machine. It's Florence and the Machine. What year saw the debut of the TV show 30 Rock? That's 2006. 32. I'll give you the answer right now, Dina. JFK was 46 when he was assassinated. 46. Moving on. California is in what time zone? Pacific time zone. Pacific time zone is correct. Okay. This is the one that I might get a little flack for, but I've checked it out. I've double checked it on Google. What two fruits grow on a palm tree? It's coconuts and dates. Coconuts and dates. I thought dates came from a bush or like something like that. I had no clue. Question 44. What was William Bonney better known as? That was Billy the Kid. I'll make you famous. How many gallons of fuel does a jumbo jet use during takeoff? Yes, plum tree, I know. It takes up 400 gallons or 1,500 liters. 400 gallons or 4,000 gallons or 15,000 liters. Sorry. 4,000 gallons, 15,000 liters. All right, last 15. Here we go. Which actor played the role of Chewbacca in the Star Wars trilogy? That's Peter Mayhew. Which brand of guitar is played by Jimmy Page, Slash, and Brian May? For question 47, the answer is Gibson Les Paul. 48, the capital of Croatia is Zagreb. I'm not going to live that down, am I? It's going to be palm trees. They're like really hammering me on palm trees. That's awesome. Thank you. Palm trees for the win. What links sword, square, floral, and barn? They're all types of dances. I want to know if anybody got that one. Over under on the average percentage of Canadians that know the sun is a star. Okay, this is embarrassing to say, but only 55% of Canadians know the sun is a star. 55. So that question is under. Paul, then you got it, man. Question 51. The Broadway musical Cats, costume actors romp around on a set designed to look like a junkyard. The set designed like a junkyard. Question 52. On March 4th, 2010, baby Cecilia Marie Halpert was born on the TV show The Office. I'm just looking at the chat really quick. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of old people that don't have the internet in Canada. Okay. You're 77. What do you... Anyway. All right. 20th century fashion icon Gabrielle Chanel was better known by what nickname? This is question 53. Coco. Question 54. How many days total in the summer months, June, July, and August? It's 92. Question 55. How many throwing events are there in a decathlon? 3. There's only 3 throwing events. Whose last words were reputedly et tu, Bruti? That was Julius Caesar. Question 57. What is the most common blood group? That's question O. The answer is O. Question 58. What do these 3 things have in common? Strawberry, ash, and platinum. They're all types of blondes. Question 59. What sign of the zodiac is represented as a man pouring water from a jar? That's Aquarius. And the last question, gymnophobia is the fear of not gyms, but naked bodies. So I just saw that somebody wants question 45, 6, and 7. So 45 is how many gallons of fuel does a jet use during takeoff? It's 4,000 gallons or 15,000 liters. Which actor played the role of Chewbacca in Star Wars? That's Peter Mayhew. Question 47, the brand of guitar played by Jimmy Page, Slash, and Brian May is Gibson Les Paul. Question 54, how many days total in the summer months, June, July, and August? 92. Question 34, what game of chance was originally called Beano? That's bingo. And 15, 16, these are the last 2 I'm doing, and then we're going to be going into sending us your answers. So don't send your answers right away. Let me just get these 2 out, and then we'll go.
Send your answers.
Sorry.
Scores?
Yeah.
So just repeat that. People...
Medieval monks invented this stopper necessary for champagne. Question 15. Question 16, the smallest independent country, Vatican City. All right. Here we go. What did you guys get? What did you get? I see a 52. I see a 50. Oh, no, that's for the questions. What did you guys get? What did we get?
What's your total score?
Your total score. Yeah, they know what I mean, Catherine.
I don't know.
They know. Question 50. 52 by Kyle. Sarah got 50. Jen, 44. The Russian Machine, 50. Melissa, 50. Jamie, 46. We suck tonight. Let me guess. It was his fault again. He's fired again. 58. I saw somebody with a 58. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you for all your efforts and today's. Love your dog. My mom, yep, absolutely. 48, 39, 52. Kyle, 48. Kevin, 48. Dave, 34. Tim, 52. Gabriel, 37. Liz, 51. James, 42. Corey, 41. Paul, 47.5. Yeah, I see. Sarah, 44. Lori, 40. Sarah, 46. Laura, 53. Carol, 42. Leslie, 34. It's okay. As long as you had fun, that's the most important thing. Linda, 52. Kevin, 48. Trish needs a holiday. Really? If that's your real name, it's the best name I've ever heard. Yeah, that's pretty good. Dawn Marie, 51. Mark, 45. Rejean, 42. Alana, 30. Quislamic State with 43. That name's too funny. 30 Ann for 38. Jay, love it. Yeah, same time next week. Carrie, 40. Thanks for entertaining us during the isolation. Leslie, not a problem. This is what we are here. How the hell were they married for 105 years? He died when he was 103 and she still lived. So that's telling you, like, oh wait, no, sorry. He was past that. So they lived well into their 100 and teens. Yeah. You're cutting in and out a lot this week and compared to last week. Really, you know what? I find that really strange too. Like I'm hardwired right into my computer. Like it's hard lined in. So I'm going to find out maybe if there's a way that I can change the bit rate or if I can change the stream from Facebook, or maybe just Facebook is lowering the overall bit rate out to everybody. I know that Netflix did that recently just to keep up with the demand because everybody's on the internet now. But yeah, my apologies if it cut out to people. So sorry. I hope that everybody had a good time. That's the most important thing, is that we just gave you a break from the monotony of the daily life right now, living in quarantine. And I hope I brought some smiles to everybody's faces. I hope that Dee was good. But yeah, my wife and I just want to send out that, we're thinking of everybody. We want you to be safe. We want you to be sound. And she's going to come. She's going to sit on my lap. Now, what do you want for Santa, little girl?
Hi, everyone. Thank you very much for coming.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun reading you.
Yeah. We're going to cut it off in a few seconds. But thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for sharing it. Thank you, everybody, for helping promote this. You know what? We had almost 400 people at one time here. And it's going every week. It's jumping higher and higher and higher. So to anybody who, I guess, hasn't done it, if you could do us a quick favor, like the page, share the new event when it comes up. I'm going to put a poll out probably within 30 minutes of this, just asking again, everybody, do you want a general knowledge? Do you want this? And thank you. I'm going to read some of your things and get back to you right now. Same time next week, absolutely. Todd from YouTube, thanks for organizing. Thank you for coming out. Keep safe and well from Auburn. Auburn? I don't know if I said that right. Thanks, man. You should do this every other day. Corona brew style. You know what? It might come down to that, maybe, that we do, a quick little 15 questions every day and we lead up. We'll see. It takes me a while to create them and do it, but if I can do it, I'll come on. If it's what people want and people want this, then absolutely. And to everybody on YouTube, Thanks for subscribing. I'm seeing the numbers go up. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for promoting. Everybody on Facebook, you guys are amazing, man. Like, you know what? When the community gets together, it's incredible. Like, honestly, it's incredible. I got to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys are sharing this and promoting it and liking it and subscribing, which is awesome. So you know what? You might see a surprise maybe in the middle of this week. I don't want to give it away, but you might see something. So could I send the questions? I did send the questions. They will be on your Facebook chat. So Diana, if you go look on your Facebook chat a little bit up, you're going to see something from us. Those are all the questions. I don't give out the answers though. I got to keep those secret, but the questions are there. Matt's Naslin rules. Yeah, baby. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, Kyle, the whole world is pulling together right now, and it's awesome. Yeah, Patricia, we had fun. Thank you for joining us. Jenny, thank you. Portugal. Portugal. Somebody threw in a Portugal. That's awesome. That's good. Oh, okay. So you know what? I'll pose this to everybody. If you guys want to pose questions and send me questions, absolutely. I'm going to give you an email. Should we give them the info at Mercy of Whims?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm going to give you this email. Info at mercyofwhims.com. So if anybody wants to, I don't know why that popped up, but yeah, I'm going to be coming back to that for sure. But if anybody wants to help out and wants to put some questions together and send them to me, info at mercyofwhims.com, or you know what? Just start a message for Mercy of Whims. Send them there. We'll get to it. So whatever works out best for you guys, yeah, if you want to send questions, send them to Mercy of Whims right here on Facebook or Trivia Plus. I'm seeing a lot of members are subscribing to both. So yeah, create a message, send them out, and absolutely. I didn't think anybody would want to do that, but yeah, it's mind-blowing. Like, this is awesome. If you guys want to help, I am more than happy to take the help and to do this because, yeah, there'd be some really... But the question, you can't... the thing that I'm going to start laughing is I can't use questions from everybody's on one single one. I'll try and mix it up if I get a bunch, because one person's going to send me a whole bunch of questions. I'll use them and they're going to be like, I got 60 out of 60. It's not going to work that way. If I use one, it'll be one, but yeah. All right. You're totally getting flooded with questions. I get it, but it's awesome. I love it. Prefer round by round. We're going to do that. You guys are the best. Isolation. Thanks from Medicine Hat. Thank you. Stay safe. Stay safe. And yeah. Crikey, that was good. Crikey. Throw another shrimp on the babby. Please, Lyndon, when this is over, don't hunt me down and punch me in the face for that. You know, Saved by the Bell questions. Oh my God. I'd be very depressed on weekends without this trivia fun. Thanks again for your time and energy put into this. It's, you know what? I do this for you guys. I love doing it. And yeah, it's not a problem. I will do this. I have an Australian background. Thank you. Shout out to Canadian nurses. Shout out to Canadian nurses. Shout out to the American nurses. I want to shout out to, you know, our health everywhere in the world. Because right now, man, they are being taxed. Taxed so much. And yeah, like without them, where would we be? Like nowhere. But yeah, you know, Topanga. Wow. How long should you wash your hands? 20 seconds. That's what I heard. 20 seconds. Although you guys can't see it, I don't think. My hands turned into the Terminator for a while because I was washing them so much. And yeah, I don't know if anybody else got that. Yeah. Shout out to restaurant workers, grocery clerks, and pharmacists. You know what? Yeah. Essential people out there. Like, this is things that we just... Essential workers. This is stuff that we took for granted before this happened. And now, you know what? Like, we just went to Pizza Hut and got some food. Shout out to Pizza Hut. Hey, Pizza Hut sponsored the show. We just went there, and you know what? Yeah. He might be watching, actually. Yeah. The general manager from the local Pizza Hut in Fort Saskatchewan, if I mention your name, Send some pies out this way. Respiratory therapist. We're doing the... Yeah, I can imagine. You got, like, thank you. And I'm going to say this on behalf of everybody. Thank you so much for what you guys do. And yeah, like, without you, like, yeah. It's this whole thing where we just take stuff for granted until we're put in the shit type thing. And then now it's like, we realize just how much, people are needed. So Joss Wheaton trivia. Oh my God. I'm just glad alcohol is essential. I wouldn't know. I've got my soda stream here, but yeah, absolutely. All right. I guess on that note, I'm going to wrap it up. But before I do, I'm going to just put it out to everybody right now. Is there anything that you guys want to ask? I'll keep it open for another minute. Is there any questions you want to ask me? Yeah, let me know right now. If not, I'll wrap it up, but I'll give a minute. Is there anything you guys want to ask me? Is there anything you want to comment on? Is there anything? I'll turn the floor over to you and I'll answer everything. I know I've been tried to, but Chuck Hughes movies, The Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, alcohol trivia. Yeah, that would be interesting. It wouldn't be family friendly anymore, but that would be an interesting one. Maybe we'll make like an 18 plus or something like that. Sure. Although, to be fair, I think I had my first drink when I was like 13. My brother took me to an establishment. I won't say what kind of establishment, but he took me to an establishment. Yeah. Are you breaking it up into rounds next time? Yes. Yeah. Unfortunately, I couldn't pause the live video on this one, so the next one will be broken up into rounds with a break, with the round question and answer given, and then going into the next itself. Absolutely. Man, Jennifer. Yeah, come back next week, please. Everybody that's doing this, come back next week. And everything that I got wrong, please tell all the new people and remind me, because I love it. What is plum? Yep, absolutely. Please. I love it. I love this. But remember, if you're dishing it out, I hope you can take it, because, I'm going to make fun of you if you don't get a certain number. So that's it. Can you do an early one for kids like Disney and rhymes? You know what? Oh my God, look. Anyway, okay, I'll eat my grilled cheese in a second, but okay, I'll put the question out to everybody. What time, because I wouldn't mind doing maybe like a 30 question one for kids, and we can do nursery rhymes and like maybe some Disney questions, some fairy tale questions, that kind of thing. We were thinking about it. It's just, I didn't know what would be a good time, because again, we're in Mountain. I have lots of friends in Eastern, which is 2 hours behind us. We have some in Pacific. So I'll pose the question to you. When do you think? Like, I don't want to do 2 on Saturday, but if I have to, I will. Or maybe we can do 1 on Sunday. But some people might be streaming church, so I don't want to interfere with that. So maybe 4 p.m., 3 p.m. our time. What are your thoughts on this? And I'll ask you, what do you think your thoughts on that is?
We'll put out a poll.
Poll? We'll put out a poll? Okay. I'll ask you guys, and then you know what? I'll get off, because I'm sure we'll keep talking to each other back and forth. But say Sunday, 3 p.m. Mountain. So for my friends in Eastern time zone, it would be around 5 o'clock. Pacific would be 2. And I think everybody on the East Coast, it would be 6, and then 6:30. Sunday at 4 p.m. Oh, no, Jay, we're talking about separate trivia for kids. This is always going to stay Saturday at 7. But I'm asking for a kids trivia, say half 30 questions, maybe Sunday, 4 p.m., 4 p.m. 3 hours difference. So, yeah. You know what? I'll put out a question, and we'll see. But, yeah, I have no problem doing another trivia for kids and streaming it just like this. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Tracy. Absolutely. People can always view it later. But maybe next week what we'll do is I'll try and put together one for kids. That's more, this is family friendly, I get it, but there are some questions that kids just won't get. But maybe we'll put something together for young kids. That might be a different color scheme, maybe brighter. I'll play around with some stuff and see. But yeah. So on that note, thank you everybody. Oh, I got one more thing. Happy birthday, Sean. Did we say this? Happy birthday, Sean. Sorry, Sean, if we didn't get this and you come back on, my apologies if I didn't get this out to you. It kind of got caught in the shuffle here, but yeah. Birthdays, man. We had like 5 birthdays. This was awesome. Yeah. Okay. So on that note, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back same bat time, same bat channel for some trivia at home next Saturday at 7 p.m. with a special guest. And then, yeah, Sunday we'll see about doing a younger person's trivia. Absolutely. Oh, wow, your daughter was able to answer 10 out of 42. That's awesome. That's awesome. Princess Diana trivia for the kids. Okay, so I would love to do something as a cartoon because we make cartoons too. I'll see what I can do because if there's a way that maybe I can make her into a cartoon, because then the kids would like it a lot more if it was a cartoon that was dancing and all that kind of stuff. So I'll see if there's a way that I can make it into animation for them. I can't guarantee anything, but I'll see what I can do. And again, thank you. I'm going to wrap it up for now. We'll see you guys again next Sunday. Please stay safe, be well, and we'll see you soon. Anything else I should add, my love?
I think you
Said it?
all.
All right. Okay, until next time, we'll see you soon. Bye for now.